Okay, mnemonic devices. And it's a funny word. I have no idea where it's from. It's mnemonic device. A mnemonic device is any device, if I can get this thing working here, a mnemonic device is any trick or any tool that you use to help you remember. It doesn't matter what it is. You tie a string around your finger to help you remember something, that's a mnemonic device. Those images that I put on the first slide, intention, observation, organization, retention, recall, those images that I put up there are of visual mnemonic devices. There's all sorts of different mnemonic devices, and I'm going to talk about a few of them here in this section. One of them, and a very, very powerful one, is rhythm and rhyme. You know, what happened in 1492? Yeah, Columbus sailed the ocean blue. We are more likely to remember something if it comes in a rhyme, if it comes in a rhythm. This is one that I have absolutely no talent on, no skill on. If it's a talent for you, if you're good at making rhythms and rhymes, well, change your notes into rhythm. Make rhymes out of your notes. Create these little poems, create little rap songs, whatever it is. But that's something you're much more likely to remember is these rhythms and rhymes. Acronyms. I've already talked about one, which was EOR, for intention, observation, organization, retention, and recall. There's acronyms, if nothing else, they let you know how many words are in the list and what the first letter of each of those words are. Acronyms are a powerful mnemonic device. As you're going through college, you're going to get a lot of information that just comes in lists. Even a lot of stuff from this class comes in lists. Can you take the first letter of those words and create another word out of them? Even if it's something silly, like EOR here, will really, really help you remember. The method of place technique, this is one I discuss much more fully in class. The method of place technique is an association technique where you're associating something that you're learning with something you already know. In this case, the something you already know is a physical location. It could be your couch, your bedroom dresser, your dining room table. Lots of ways to use the method of place technique. It was developed many, many years ago by the ancient Greeks. The way the orators, the public speakers, would memorize their long speeches. It is a technique that's still used today for public speakers. If you see a public speaker giving a long speech and they're not using notes, they're probably using the method of place technique. Now the pegging system is one that I only discuss in class. There's simply not enough time to do it here. And it requires a demonstration for it. But the pegging system is an association technique, and I only discuss this one in class. The biggest barrier to effective memory is quite simple: mental laziness. Mental laziness is our biggest barrier. It takes effort to create these mnemonic devices. To make your notes more right brain, it takes effort, it takes extra energy into this thing. And I think that extra energy is worth it. You know, to sit down and look at your notes and say, how can I make these notes more right brain? Can I create acronyms out of this material? Is there something here I can create a rhythm to, or can I make a rhyme out of this? The more of that you're able to do, the more you're likely to remember that stuff. In order to make it through college, you're going to have to memorize a lot of material, especially in your early courses. In your early courses, you're getting all of this basic base material just coming right at you. And you have to know this material before you can really get into the application of that material. So especially in your early classes, a lot of the material is just memorization. You got to memorize this. It's something you have to do. And these tools, these mnemonic devices, are a powerful tool to do it. And never forget the 5 steps of the memory process: the intention, the observation, the organization, the retention, and the recall. When you're in class, create within yourself that intention, that want, that desire to remember. When you have that desire to remember, that's the first step on the memory process, that I want to remember this. This is important to me.